Hello and welcome to this course on LinkedIn advertising. In this course, we're going to cover how to increase your reach with LinkedIn. This course is divided into 3 modules. Module 1 covers getting started with Campaign Manager. Module 2 covers creating the actual ad. And Module 3 covers targeting and budgets. By the time this course is over, you'll know how to effectively use LinkedIn advertisements for your business. So without further ado, let's dive into the first module. Okay, guys, welcome to Module 1. In this module, our expert will show you how to get started with Campaign Manager. So get ready to take some notes and let's jump right in.
Alright, so let's get started with creating our Campaign Manager account. First of all, what is a Campaign Manager account and why would you want one? A Campaign Manager account gives you access to LinkedIn's Campaign Manager. The Campaign Manager tool will then allow you to create ads, like this, so you can advertise on LinkedIn. If you want to advertise on LinkedIn, you'll need a Campaign Manager account. You can think of it as an advertiser's account. Now, the cool thing about a Campaign Manager account is that it comes with a regular account. You don't need to create another account. You just need to log into your LinkedIn profile, as I did here. This is just an ordinary LinkedIn account. To create your Campaign Manager account, just click on Work, then Advertise. Since I am a new advertiser, LinkedIn needs some information before it can create my Campaign Manager account. The first is the account name, to help you identify this account, as you can create multiple ad accounts. The second one is the currency you will use. Take note that this is permanent. You cannot change it once you set it, so be careful. However, you can create a second ad account with a different currency if you plan to use multiple currencies. Finally, you can connect a LinkedIn page to your ad account, which is optional but highly recommended, as it allows your ad to appear in the newsfeed as sponsored content, like this one. But for now, I will not connect a page. Finish up by clicking on Create Account. So here's LinkedIn's Campaign Manager. If you've never used a similar tool before, it can look overwhelming. So let's break it down a bit. There are 3 main tabs. The first is Accounts, as you can have multiple ad accounts. The second is Campaigns, which you cannot access yet without selecting an ad account. The third is Ads. If you want to create another ad account, just click here on Create Account. Existing ad accounts will appear here. If you have a lot of ad accounts, this list will be more populated. Currently, I only have one. By hovering your cursor over the account name, you can either edit it or view its performance. Clicking on it will open up the Campaign Groups tab. Campaign groups are just a way for you to organize your campaigns. It can prevent things from getting out of hand. A campaign group can have different campaigns under it, and it's up to you on how you want to structure your various campaigns. Here you can find the group name, the status. Active means you have it enabled, but it's not running. It hasn't received a go signal from LinkedIn. Just hover your cursor in the small eye icon for more information. Here's the money you spent on advertising, using the currency you selected. The impressions, or how many times the ad has been viewed. Clicks, how many times have people clicked on the ad. The average click-through rate. Average cost per 1,000 impressions. Average CPC. And so on. Above, you'll find controls to drill down anything you want to find. So for example, I can just view data from the past 30 days, or from a specific range. And I can also sort the data in a descending or ascending manner. You can also export this data as a spreadsheet for further analysis. Just click on Export. Select the data you want and export. Think of these three tabs as zooming in, going from something generic to more specific. As previously mentioned, a campaign group will have one or more campaigns under it. A campaign will have one or more ads under it. Campaigns have the same controls as campaign groups. So again, you can sort by descending or ascending order. You can apply filters. You can select specific date ranges. And you can search by campaign name. And you can search by campaign name if you have a lot of campaigns. Ads are also pretty much the same, with more or less columns. Going up, you will find website demographics. This is similar to Google Analytics. It basically reveals statistics about your website. And like Google Analytics, you have to install something first before it becomes available. In this case, they're calling it the Insight tag. Beside the website demographics is the account assets. These are tools that are valuable to creating and managing ads on LinkedIn. And last but not least, the universal symbol for settings, the gear icon. Clicking on it will allow you to customize a few things relating to your account. Oh, and one final thing. You need a credit card to run ads on LinkedIn, as that is how you will pay them. And that's our short tour and overview of LinkedIn's Campaign Manager. In the next video, we'll be creating our first ad. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.
Hey folks, welcome to Module 2. In this module, our expert will cover creating the actual ad. So get ready to take some notes, and let's jump right in.
Let's start with creating an actual LinkedIn ad. So, from the Campaign Manager, click on Create Campaign here on the upper right, as everything starts with a campaign. Start by specifying where to group this campaign. Click on the pencil icon and choose where to put this under. Then give your campaign a good name. You don't want it to be Untitled Campaign, as it's not a descriptive title. Alright, the first thing you need to decide is the objective. What do you want to accomplish with this campaign? Is it awareness? Do you want more people to know about your business? Or is it traffic? Hits? Or maybe you want more leads or website conversions? This is a very important step, and I suggest you take some time before deciding, as this will be the overall goal of your campaign. You are telling LinkedIn how you want your campaign to be handled. But let's say I have a new business, and so currently no one knows about it, and I want some exposure. So I choose brand awareness. This is LinkedIn telling you how it will handle your campaign. Your campaign will be shown to people most likely to view your ads. That makes sense, as my objective is to get exposure for my new business. Next stop is Audience. Who are the people I want to see my ad? So I click here in Audiences, and I can select certain groups of people. So let's say my new business helps companies to hire the right candidates for their job openings. HR might be a good start. After I've selected my target audience, I have to choose a target location. This does not apply to all ads, but let's say my new business will only cater to the Asian market, so I choose Asia. I also have the option to exclude certain locations if needed. So for example, I don't want my ad to be shown in Latin America, so I make sure it's excluded. My ad is in English, so I don't have to change anything here. This is where you can be as detailed as you want. Who's your target audience? Who are the people you want to see your ad? Click on Narrow Audience further to target certain people. Here in Audience Attributes, you can target people based on their companies, demographics like age or gender, education, job experience, or interests. So let's say I want people working in HR to see my ad. So I click on Job Experience. Then I click on Job Titles and type HR and select HR Manager. These are also good suggestions, so I'm going to add them. You can see how powerful this tool is, as you can get as specific as you want. It's also a good idea to actually have your ideal audience in mind as you go through this. So for example, let's say I want clients who are from small to medium companies only, so I add another requirement. Aside from being in human resources, I also want people from small companies. So I click on Narrow Audience further again. Then company size, maybe 11 to 50, and then 51 to 200 employees. Again, I can exclude certain people if required. Enable audience expansion means you want LinkedIn to automatically extend your targeted audience if it cannot find enough people. It is recommended to keep this checked, as the more people your ad reaches, the better. If you plan to use this audience again for a future campaign, click on Save as Template so you don't have to repeat this step again. Before we continue with creating our ad, we need to talk about the types of ads that appear on LinkedIn. First is the sponsored content. This is an example of a sponsored ad, and it appears on the newsfeed. This is probably the most effective type of ad, as the chance of someone seeing it and consuming the ad is quite high. Second are text ads. These are ads in text form. Third are sponsored in-mail ads. These are ads that appear in your message inbox. Another effective type of an ad, as it is very direct. However, be careful, as we have been conditioned to ignore spam that appear in our inboxes, like email. Fourth are dynamic ads or customized ads. These ads will vary with each person. They are usually used for job recruiting and are quite personal. Fifth are display ads. They are ads in image form. Now that we know the various types of LinkedIn ads, we can continue making our ad. Ad format. This is where you choose what type of ad you want. It can be a single image ad, it can be a carousel, or a series of pictures, a video ad, or a video, a text ad, a spotlight ad, or a follower ad. These three types will show up in the newsfeed, while text ads are usually on the top or right of the website. So let's say I will create a single image ad. As mentioned in a previous video, certain types of ads require a LinkedIn company page. This is where you put in the URL of that page. Other ads like text ads do not require a company page. Do note that depending on the ad format, there will be features that are enabled or disabled, like in this case. So let's go back to a single image ad. We are almost done creating our ad, but let us take a break here as that is a lot of information to digest. So thanks for watching, and in the next video, we will wrap things up and finish our LinkedIn ad. See you there.
All right, welcome to Module 3. In this module, our expert will teach you about targeting and ad budgets. So get ready to take some notes, and let's jump right in.
Let's pick up from where we left off last time and continue making our ad. Placement. LinkedIn Audience Network. The LinkedIn Audience Network are places outside the website where your ad can appear. Third-party partners of LinkedIn. I would recommend leaving this checked, as I said before, the more people who see your ad, the better. Budget and schedule. Budget. A daily budget is how much are you willing to spend daily, while a total budget is how much they want to spend overall. This is totally up to personal preference, as I am not aware of your financial constraints for advertising. Schedule. It is recommended to choose the first option, run campaign continuously from start date. The second option is mostly used for promotions with a start and end date, like a 3-day sale for example. Bid type. The recommended setting is automatic bid, and let LinkedIn handle it. Conversion tracking. This is when you want to know how many conversions this ad got, how many people bought from your online store, how many people signed up for your newsletter, and so on. Then click on Next to go to the next page. Then click Save again. Now that we're done creating a campaign, it's time to add ads to this campaign. So click on Create New Ad. This is where you upload the image of your ad. So click on Upload Image and choose your ad. Type in an eye-catching headline, one that will make someone stop scrolling and read. Type in a corresponding description. Once you get their attention with a headline, follow it up and tell them what you want them to do. The destination URL is where you want someone to go after reading your ad. This usually points to your own website. On the right is the preview pane, where you get to see what your ad will look like. Click on the little circles below to see how your ad appears in other forms. Once you are happy with your ad, click on Create. If you want to create more ads, just click on Create New Ad here in the upper right corner. That second ad will appear beneath this first ad. You can also make changes to existing ads by clicking on the 3 dots here, as well as duplicate an ad, in case you want to make a similar ad with only few differences. On the right are the forecasted results. This is LinkedIn's best guess on how your ad will perform. From experience, this is about 90% accurate, so you can use this as a guide on what things to change in your ad for better results. When you're ready, click on Launch Campaign to publish your ad. And that is how you make a LinkedIn ad for your business. Again, thank you for watching, and I wish you success in advertising on LinkedIn.